6-inch by 36-inch wood look plank installation on this floor. How long it took and how much the client invested. Here we go. Welcome back, guys. Donnie D back at you. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy New Year. It's 2025 now. I'm recording this in January of 2025. We're going to talk about this project that I did back in the fall of 2024. And we're going to specifically talk about how much this client invested and how long it took me to do this project for them. Here we go. We're going to be going over everything here in detail. If you want to just know how much it cost the client, skip towards the end. So here we go. We're going to get into it right now. So here's the project here. There was a lot of demo and prep work of the old flooring, how to screw down and fasten. The plywood that was there to get everything up to nice and strong so nothing moves around as much as we possibly could. What you see, the gray on the floor there, we had to do a primer. I applied 2 coats of this primer to make sure we can pour the leveler and everything bonds well. That's what the manufacturer recommends. I put pins around the floor, caulked the seams, making sure the leveler does not go down through any seams. I pinned the floor to make sure the heights are correct. This is a buddy of mine met and they gave me a hand on the project. Here's the day of the leveler. This floor took a lot of leveler. I think we went through about 27 bags, and it still could have used a little bit more, but it was still within tolerance for the installation, so it came out really well. I added a coat of liquid membrane on there. In this case, I used Mapei Aqua Defense. I kept all Mapei for the whole project here. I didn't do just 1 coat, I did 2. To make sure everything was even waterproof on top of it. Not that it has to be, but walking in over time, the water gets through everything and destroys the wood substrate. So 2 coats on there. Here's the insulation going down. Installation. I use a leveling system like I always use. I use a lot of Remodeling clips and wedges. That works out best for me in most projects, but not all, but most of them. Came out really good. We did about an 1/8 inch or so joint on this 6 by 36 inch planks, and we did about a 25% offset on this project. So, it took some time to do this project. It wasn't a fast installation. It really isn't ever a fast installation when you do tile. If you have a contract that comes in and you're just blowing through everything, that you gotta, think about maybe he's not doing things correctly. But anyway, this is what the project looks like. Everything is down and set and cleaned up, ready for grout at this point. This is all grouted in. We use like a brown color. I'm not sure the name of it, but it was close to the color of the tile. Here's all different shots of everything, how everything looked like. This, I think it was around 250 to 300 square feet on the floor. Here's where I met the old flooring there, did a nice soft joint. Then I came in there and put new base molding down around the whole perimeter, and the client painted that before I put it in, so everything looked good. They didn't have to do it after the fact and all that. So here's how everything looks after the installs, nearly completely done here. Came out really, really nice. So now we're going to go into the details here, like how long this took and what the client invested. So at the time, this is what they invested. Every project is going to vary as I do them in the future, but this is done in the fall of 2024, just so you know exactly whatnot. So as far as the demo and the prep goes, I just charge the client by the hour, and that's how I do on most projects. I don't know what the demo is going to be, how well things are done, and what prep really is going to be involved until I really get into the project. And that allows everyone to make sure that I do everything to a T, and I explain everything to the client as I'm doing it. Hey, we need to do this, I recommend this, and they can make a decision from there. But all that was time and material. And then from there, from the install and all that, I just went off of there. But let me share with you how long the project took, like how many times I actually went to the site and left the site and did anything on the project. Now again, people like to read comments, it should have took less time or this or that. Hey, This is what this took me. This is a real world data. I document everything. Now, I'm given. This is not every day is, 8-10 hour day or 6 hour day. Some are just a few hour days. I'm not going to dive into detail how much each day I spent on site, but, just to give you an idea of how much time I actually went to the site, how many days I go to this job site and do work. I went there a total of 12 days, okay? And the total amount of hours I have in this project, from the demo all the way till I'm done doing everything. I leave the job site, all my tools off, everything is cleaned up, completely done, I'm leaving. I have a total of 67.50 hours, so 67.5 hours dedicated to this project on site. That doesn't include, all the office work or meeting the client. That's completely separate on top of that. Okay, so a total of 67.5 hours on this project. Okay, now to get to the part you pretty much want to know, right? What would the client invest total? Well, I'm going to share that with you right now. The total investment that the client made on this project, how much they paid me for my labor and materials, okay, on this project completely, from the demo to finish, everything. They supplied me with the tile. I picked up the grout and they reimbursed me, but they pretty much handed me the tile and they disposed of the debris. I supplied bags and whatnot. I supplied all the installation materials. They basically got rid of the garbage and gave me the tile. I pretty much handled everything else. So the total amount they invested was $7,649. Once again, $7,649. So hopefully this gives you an idea. If you're looking to have a wood look plank tile installation done and you're in the central New Jersey area, New York City metro area, one of those areas, that's what you might be paying. I can't say it's going to be the exact same for every project. It never is. There is some variables, but at the time in the fall of 2024, this is what the client invested for me to do the project for them. So I hope this helps give you an idea. This is Donnie D, my company, Donnie D's Tile and Remodeling. I'm listed on Google as D's Tile. If I can help you with your project or someone you may know, let me know. Reach out, contact me. I'm here to help. Alrighty? Otherwise, I appreciate you tuning in. Donnie D, signing off.